Okay, now that I have my composure back, day 12 is a video of me describing my childhood. My childhood was pretty normal, actually. I am the oldest of 4 children, and we were spaced out pretty evenly. So my brother was born when I was 2, Julia was born when I was 6, and Rachel was born when I was 8. So we're pretty decently spaced out. I've always been very intelligent, and I think that's a lot due to my mother staying home with me and reading with me and teaching me things when I was very young. I didn't go to preschool. My mother took maternity leave and was very involved in just me learning things very early in my life. And I watched a lot of Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I didn't go to preschool, I did go to kindergarten, and when my mother enrolled me in kindergarten, she, came in to see the teacher, and she said, "Danielle can already read." And the teacher said, "Okay, right." And my mother said, "No, I'm serious, my daughter can read." She said, "Okay, let's see," and she said, "Go pick out a book." So I walked over to the bookshelf, picked out a book, and I sat down and I started reading it out loud perfectly, no hesitation. I knew all the words. I could, I was reading the book. The teacher just went. So, I started reading when I was 2 years old. Like I said, my mom got me started really early. By the time I was 2.5, I was winning bets for my aunt and uncle by reading the front page of the newspaper for their friends. In elementary school, I usually went up a grade or 2 to do my reading classwork. In 2nd grade, I went to the 4th grade classroom, the advanced 4th grade classroom, rather, to do my reading work. And then, they didn't have advanced 1st through 3rd, but when I made it to 4th grade, I was put in advanced placement. I stayed there through 6th grade, and I always did really well. I was always at the top of my class. I got glasses when I was in 4th grade, and then I wasn't just defined by being smart, I was defined by having glasses and being smart. And I really do tend to define myself by the fact that I wear glasses, as is obvious by the fact that my handle on the internet pretty much everywhere is speccygeekgrrl. The geek isn't the leading part of that, the specky is the leading part of that. Both because I think speccygeekgrrl sounds better than geeky specky girl. But, I like wearing glasses. I don't like contacts. I've tried to wear them, and I just don't like poking myself in the eye. And I will probably wear glasses for the rest of my life, because I know laser eye surgery is an option, but it's expensive, and I like wearing glasses, so I'm not going to take that option. My parents joined the Salvation Army as soldiers when I was 5 years old, and then they decided they wanted to become officers when I was 10, and they went into the school for officer training when I was 12. So right as I was graduating elementary school, we moved from Massachusetts to New York. And then right as I was going from middle school to high school, we moved from the very southern part of New York to the very northern part of New York. And, I had siblings, so I learned how to share and put up with people and how to babysit, pay attention to small people. And I really wouldn't be the same person I am now if I didn't have my siblings. I really believe that. Because each of them changed me in a different way. I'm closest with Julia now, but I used to be very close with my brother. We used to share a room. And I don't know. I love my siblings a lot. I don't know what I would do without them. If any of them got hurt, I would be completely at a loss for what to do. But aside from my parents getting steadily more religious as things went on, I think I had a pretty normal childhood. I mean, we lived at the very end of a dead-end street in a very quiet neighborhood, so I had a very placid upbringing. And I had a nice childhood. There's really nothing negative I can say about it. My parents raised me well. And I think that's all I have to say about that.